What's going on, guys? Brandon here, or Project Mystery Code, and today I'm going to teach you how to do terrain editing in Unity. First, open up your Unity if you don't already have it downloaded. Download it if you don't. Open up whatever version you have. Create a 3D world, and then just let it build. Yeah. As we're letting it build, some people were like, "So why did you choose the name Project Mystery Code?" Well, one, people work on projects all the time, and you really don't know what to call your project. Call them the Project Scare, which like you see there. So I was like, Project Mystery Code, because not many people know what to do. Okay, so the first thing is, let's go to the asset store and download these couple assets. If you're in the 2020 version or higher, you're not gonna have the built-in asset store. But if you're not, you will have it built in. Let me go to that my preset assets. All right, the first one you're gonna need is where is it at? Down in the bottom. You're gonna need the terrain tools. Make sure you have that. I'm gonna import it. And while we're waiting for it to import, what should I talk about? Some of the plans I have is to make little tutorial sorts for first person, and then possibly even a third person character running around. Get those controllers done. After those are done, they're really simple. I don't know yet. I haven't decided on the rest. We got the train, and then I think it's realistic trees. Sure, we'll just go with that realistic. No, it's not. It's not that one. I can't remember now. Even though I've did this about 1,000 times. Huh? It's crazy. Just get realistic trees. There's only one tree model. I really did not come prepared for this, did I? Ah, here we are. Download this one here. I'll have all three of these down in the description. Make sure you import it. And then get grass flowers as your next one. It'll just take a second to download. Hurry up. You can do it. Faster. Alright, and grass. The realistic grass. This is actually 2D grass that looks 3D, and it when you're looking at it, it turns the way you're looking at it to make the 3D effect. And then get the outdoor ground. There's only a couple you have to download. You realistically don't need all these, but it's going to make it look better overall. Hurry up and import my scene, please. All right. I'm going to turn auto-generating lighting off. That just makes my computer just lag out the yin-yang. ID. Auto-generate. Ew. Alright. Inspect. My game over here. No. I want it on this. Thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. Alright, first thing we're going to do is right click. 3D objects. Terrain. After you have your terrain, here's your beautiful terrain. It's a lot bigger than it looks. It may not look big looking at it from your screen type of view, but it really is. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here. You're going to see where your terrain is. And we're going to make a brush. And we're going to paint. Paint textures, right? We're going to say edit terrain layers. Create layer. And then we're going to say grass. Alright, we're going to find a grass. Let's find a bit of grass. There we go. Well, I'm going to choose this grass right here. I'm just going to paint all grass. I'm going to come down and then you're going to select What's grass? So it is different. The other layer of that grass. Let's go look at it. It may not. It looks super. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not really that good. So we're gonna change a little bit. We're gonna change it to 0.5. As you can see, it makes it more dense. But 0.5 I found is what looks really good. All right. The next thing we're gonna do is let's go ahead and zoom out of here. We're gonna grab the tools down here. Actually, before I forget, change it to raise and lower terrain. And at this point, you pick which one you use here. If you didn't install the extra terrain tools, you won't have everything here. You're only gonna have, I think, like one line. So that's just not good at all. So I'm gonna grab what looks to be like a mountain almost. Bring this baby up. Wow, that is just massive. And all you do, I need to bring opacity up. Just click it, and you can see it's messing with the terrain. You can make different terrain look different. Let's see. That looks like absolute booty. But I'm not really the type of artist that makes this type of stuff. All right, that's just not me. Let's find a different one. I'm gonna bring the opacity up more so I can go move faster. Your opacity is what changes it. Like you can change the landscape all around here. If you want to add like if you say you just do this right, and then you go and you'll see you're down here on the floor, right? And you're running around and you're like, that mountain doesn't look that realistic. It's just not that many slopes and it's not turning to look that good. There's a way to make your mountains actually look extremely good if you have the terrain tools downloaded. So like you see how this mountain is like you can see a little lumps in it. It doesn't look that good. To make it look realistic, you grab this tool right here, start padding. That one doesn't make it. That one doesn't do it. Just there we go. This is the one that makes it more look like a mountain. It adds those lumps, adds all those things that make a mountain. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and go to paint textures. Right, we're gonna add another layer, great layer, and we're gonna do. Is there snow on here? Snow texture. All right, and we're gonna change the brush to this brush here. Let's make it smaller. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to select it. I'm doing all these rookie mistakes, but you select it, and then you just paint what you want it to look like. Say you want snow on top of the mountain, add snow up there, make it look all good. Again, I am not an artist. I'm not. Are you kidding me? I did it. I'm not an artist at all. I can't do this type of stuff. I'll show you a world that I did not create. It was created by a colleague. There. Little cocaine on top. I don't know if I should say that, but let's go up to it. Oof. God, that is so bad. It's so bright. 0.5 actually. Change that to 0.5. I could be doing this stuff all wrong too, but this is just how I've been doing it. How I'm showing it. And if I am, just let me know down in the comments. I'll always have room for improvement. Alright, let's just. That looks horrible, but just say that's like snow coming down the mountain. We got some runoff. Runoff whiteness. God, that is so bright. That's pretty. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add trees on the world. Trees are the best to add. Really simple. Click add tree. Click on tree props. Click this little circle dot here and click which tree you want to add. If you select all of them, click add, say edit tree, add tree, and do this for all of them. Select, make sure you click add. I've done that before where I didn't click add. I'm like, where's my tree at? It's supposed to be there. And it finally shows up at the end after I click add. All right, after you have all four of them actually selected, You're gonna go over mass place trees, and for this, how big? Say you want this to be completely flat with a little bit of hills in it. 10,000 trees is perfect. Right? It looks like a lot, but oh, the best thing about these trees too, they look really good. They come with colliders. Not all of them do. Some do and some don't. But they come with wind effects. I thought that was awesome. All right, if you look, it's moving. All right. To get rid of trees, I forgot to show you how to lower terrain. I should have really done that. Let's go back to raise and lower. All right. If you walk up to it, all right, and say you want this right here to be, like, see how it's going higher? If you hold shift and click, it makes it go down. Makes it all crazy looking. All right. That's how you raise and lower terrain. But if you want it smooth, you see how it's just smooth. You see how it used to have lumps all there? Now it's also, see these lumps? Smooth it out. Make it all nice and smooth. That's something you would do like down here in the hills. You got like right here. You see these lumps? Smooth them out. Look at how smooth it's getting. Unrealistically smooth. Alright? Now to remove trees, go back to your tree layer. Click on all your trees. Actually, just click on one of your trees. Alright? And hold shift and click where you want the tree to be removed. Alright? And that's how you would remove trees. Alright? Say you want to add a texture for like a road or so. Go back to paint texture. Click edit. Create. Let's see. Let's go to ground texture. Let's go here. That one. Click on your texture. And the one I had was this one. Alright. Make it 0.5. That's what I always do. Opacity down right here. And just fill it out, right? Just make your pathways, whatever you want to do. Alright. After you have the pathways down, and look at that baseball field. Not really. It's nothing like a baseball field looks like. Draw a little stick person here. To simulate the different types of grounds. Or, not simulate, just show you. That's how you would draw the ground. Right? Say you just want to place one tree at a time, right? You click on the tree you want to place, you come over here. Density of the trees, just bring that down to like a couple. There you go. You bring that down to 1. You'll get 1. Why am I getting 2? Ah, that's how you get 1. See, I'm learning with y'all. I'm moving with y'all. See this random here? Tells you what height it's going to be. If you change it, if you can take off random, you just turn it down, they're going to be super tiny trees. Right? But you want random. Just 2. You want random. Alright, now we got trees. Next thing is flowers. Everyone wants flowers in their games, right? Downside, can't mass place flowers. So what you're going to do is, you're going to click on flowers. You're going to scroll down. You're going to say edit detail, add grass texture. You're going to come up here where it says add 2D texture. Because the ones I gave you were 2D textures. You're going to type in flower. Alright, you're going to find a flower that you like. Let's go with these ones here. And then you're going to click, well, this is the height, width, and all the other stuff here. We're just going to keep it as is. Come down here. And we're like, let's pop the flowers here. As you can see, you now have a 2D/3D, not really 3D, but you have flowers. Wow, that is, if you want to change how many actually are there, you're going to change the opacity of it. Alright. It tells it how many should actually be on the ground. There you go. Alright, you learned how to make snow. You learned how to put flowers down. Alright, let's just throw a first-person controller in here real quick so you can see what it looks like. You guys want a simple first-person controller, go to your asset store. And you look for first person right here. You're going to import it. First person, I don't know what that A is there. All in one. That's what it's called. If nowadays on Unity, you're trying to make a game, it's fairly simple. It comes with all the code you need. You can look up basically everything, like what I'm doing here, how to make terrain. This is probably only going to get a couple videos, not views. I'm not gonna have any cuts or anything in between it because I'm still learning how to do all that stuff. And we're gonna go to the first person controller. I'm just gonna drag and drop that first person controller onto the game. Right, we're gonna throw him here, and we're gonna click play. Oh my god, my trees are blue. I just realized. There we go. Oof, that's some greenery there. All right, there you go. See, see how I turn and how they look your way. That right there is a prime example of 2D texture. Oh, 2D textures with it. All right, but you got grass, not grass. You have trees that move in the wind. These do look really good if you have the right lighting circumstances, which I'll show you in a second. That actually doesn't look half bad anymore with the snow, but it kind of looks weird with the trees up there. But you learned how to edit the terrain of your texture, edit the terrain with different types of textures. All right. Next thing you got adding trees, adding grass, and if you want to technically a first-person controller too. Look at that, all in one. But I'll do a more in-depth video on first-person controller and all this stuff. Well, thank you, guys. My name is Project Mystery Code. It's not really a mystery anymore, is it? And also Brandon. It's a pleasure for anyone who watches my videos. I really like your support. I did start a Patreon, try and help support what I'm trying to do. And if you watch my first video, you kind of get a gist of what I'm trying to do. And thank you all so much. In the description below will be the link to the Patreon. You don't have to. Completely up to you guys. Can you guys like, comment, and subscribe? The more likes, the more comments, the more feedback I get, the better I can be. Like, say I messed up on a word, right? Tell me in the comments. Personally, me, I am not that good at reading. So if you hear me not say the word, that's because I completely forgot what that word was. And it's gonna happen quite a bit. That's what just happens. So y'all have a wonderful, I'm talking about an absolute wonderful day or night, and I'll catch you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Brandon / Project Mystery Code. Y'all have a good one.